Welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. Today there are two topics that I want to discuss with you, and we're going to be starting out with hardcore mode inside of Diablo Immortal. Now, just last week, I put out a video sharing with all of you some suggestions that I had for change to the game, as well as, and more importantly, reaching out to all of you and hearing what you wanted to see changed in Diablo Immortal. What are the issues, what are the pain points, and how could they be fixed? I had an incredible response to this video, hundreds of comments, which I shipped directly over to Blizzard to ensure that they got the chance to see that. I then followed that up with a live stream and went through a good number of those comments, and I shipped that over to Blizzard. So rest assured, they have seen that, and it's in their inbox, and they have heard. Now, what they do with that I can no longer do anything with. I could just make the community voice be heard, which is exactly what I did. But one thing that we didn't talk about much inside of there, which I've continuously seen popping up even more recently, is the request for a hardcore mode inside of Diablo Immortal. So I guess let's start off with what is a hardcore mode for people that maybe haven't played action RPGs or a Diablo game in the past. It's very simple. It's a very basic idea. You start the campaign with one character, whatever character you choose that it is. And your journey inside of the game lives on until you die. If your character dies, your game ends and you would need to start over. I think this could actually be a really cool game mode to add to the events tab. Now, I know that we sat around and we said, maybe we should stop getting new features in the game and fix some of the ones that are not working properly as of yet. I still stand by that, and I think that that is the most important. I'm not saying a hardcore mode should be coming to the game right now, but I do think it would actually be quite fun. Now, a hardcore mode is not going to include PvP. It would just be a campaign mission and, doing things inside of the game as a PvE element to it, and then you just don't want to die. You would be putting your builds together in a way that you could preserve life versus dying and maybe doing more damage or having more speed, etc. So I actually was never personally a hardcore player myself. I like the idea of my character being eternal and living forever. But if there was a mode like that, I do think I would try it out just to see how long I could live. I mean, I know the game very well at this point in time. I know the enemies that we face. I know all of the different things that we can get for all of the classes. So I think it would be a lot of fun. And honestly, there's not much to be built. People would just be playing through the normal campaign. They'd be playing through the normal elements that are already in the game, but death would spawn the end of that playthrough. That would really be the difference. I think this is really cool. I think it could be a game mode that we play alongside of our primary character. So we could have our main, which is an eternal character, as we have now, lives forever. And then we could have a hardcore mode. Maybe it resets at a season. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it goes on forever until you actually die. Or maybe every battle pass season it would reset. Or every 3 battle pass seasons. There's a lot of ways this could be done. It's really just organizing how it would fit inside of the game. And there's not really much building or coding that would need to happen outside of just using what we have and changing out what happens upon death. I think it could be a lot of fun. I think it would spark a lot of interest within the community because a lot of people miss that from, the older Diablo days. And I think it would be a really cool comeback. I wanted to put this out there to you guys, the community. Let me know what your thoughts are. Whether you are a brand new player to Diablo Immortal or even new to action RPGs, or if you're someone that's a veteran, how do you feel about a hardcore mode coming to the game? Would it be something that interests you? And again, I urge you guys, when you do leave comments below, they are heard. So just keep that known. The second topic I want to talk about is what we see right here. ASFWA, ASDAFWA. These are Susan bots. These are characters that are doing exactly this. I tweeted this out yesterday. I went into an Elder Rift, and as you could see, it was me and 3 bots, all of them using 10 legendary crests. One might say, oh, this isn't the worst thing in the world because then you'll get all the fading embers from those. And if you don't remember what fading embers are, they are the red things. Here, let me show you right over here. Where are my fading embers? Can I find them quickly? No, I can't find them quickly. Are they even in here? They're not. I gotta go to my jeweler for them, I guess. The fading embers are what allow you to craft legendary crests. I'm gonna make my way over to the jeweler so I can actually demonstrate what this is for people that don't know. The problem is, these bots, these Susan bots, these players that are really just farming for other accounts or to sell things, they are there and they leave the Elder Rift. So if you take a look right here, if I go to craft, these are what I'm talking about, fading embers. When you get 300, I believe it's 310. Let's take a look. When you get yourself, nope, 320 of these fading embers, you could buy an eternal legendary crest and it could be for free. You also get a whole bunch of your telluric fragments from running these as well, so you could craft gems, and it seems that I can craft quite a few right now. The point is, you don't actually get them because the people, the players, and I'm going to demonstrate this because I can almost guarantee it will happen, they will not run the rift. They will enter the rift, and then they will stand by the doorway, and they will leave the rift. I still, right now, don't know the purpose of it. Because when I went in and I had 3 bots right here, initially, you see people running legendary crests, you're like, oh, this is great, I'm going to get some extra embers. But when I saw they were bots, I knew that they would leave. So let's see what we can get right here. I'm going to put it to the test, all right? We're going to go find a party. Let's see what we get. All right, that's an actual player. By the way, I have not run any of these and gotten all actual players in forever. And if I do right now, it would actually be quite amazing. And we did. Wow, that's actually crazy. I'm going to decline right now, and we're going to try again to see, because I'd love to demonstrate this. I did in a previous video as well, but I'm going to try and do it again for you guys so you can see what happens. All right, we'll find a party again. Well, it looks like we got legit players. You know what? I'm just going to jump in. That's actually crazy to me because I have not been experiencing that. Okay, well, we actually have a nice Elder Rift run right now. So I don't get, though, if I jump into an Elder Rift and if I don't play it, if I decide, oh no, I messed up, I went in without a party, or I did something wrong. Actually, someone is standing by the door. Oh, he's coming. Okay. If I do something wrong and I leave the Elder Rift, I get all of my stuff returned to me. Oh, Treasure Goblin. This is a good one. I get all my crests returned to me in the mail. So, I don't see the benefit of a Susan bot doing that over and over again. It's not like I'm getting any of the rewards from it. It's not like I'm getting any embers. I'm getting absolutely nothing. So I still don't understand. But it does directly tie into, from what I'm being told, the awful values in the market, which we're going to check out after this. And it's actually important that you see the market, the state of the market this morning. So just hang on real tight. This is going to go very quickly. Oh, the little Treasure Goblin went away. We're going to kill this boss. We'll get our rewards. I didn't want to dip on the team because we actually had a legit team who probably has been dealing with the same stuff I've been dealing with, which are just a bunch of bots all the time. They're probably just as excited as I am to actually get a team to be able to run. All right, so we're going to get out of here. And then we're going to take a look at the market really quickly, which has been a complete disaster. Now, some people like it because they're sitting on a lot of platinum and they want to buy stuff. But it really does ruin the economy of the game because it doesn't entice people to buy legendary crests and to sell what they get. So we have these Susan bots taking over the market and making it extremely inexpensive. Take a look. Blood-Soaked Jade, 30,000. Void Spark, a 3-star Void Spark, 26,000 platinum. Insanely low. Gloom, 22,000 for a 2-star. Bottled Hope, 34. And look at these Seeping Biles. A 3-star Seeping Bile for 16,000 platinum. This is completely killed economy inside of this game, making it impossible for someone like me to sell anything that I have, because I'm not going to sell these things at that low value because of what I paid for them to get those crests, or just because of the platinum that I'm trying to get out of things. So the market is completely smashed right now. The Elder Rifts are completely overflowed with bots. Let's see if I could find another party. Oh, here's one right here. That AS, let's go back in there. This is one bot right here, As you can see, 10 legendary crests. Should we jump in and see what they do? Watch. We're going to sit here by the door. And we're going to watch what he does. Little science. Exposing him. Alright, so I'm going to pretend like I'm going. Not that they care. Alright, so we have this one ASFWA is right here. We also have a level 20. Oh, this guy's not going to be able to do anything. That's a shame. Look, he just left. He just left and didn't actually run the rift. Now, I should probably leave too. No, we'll run it together. So, that's my point here, boys. That type of stuff is going on over and over, and it's ruining the economy of the game. It's ruining the Elder Rift experience for people. As you just saw, we had a new player that was level 20, now 21, trying to run a Rift. They can't run it by themselves. They need our help. And if they're jumping in with all those bots, they're not able to do anything, and it ruins the experience for them, in turn, making for a bad gameplay experience, leaving a bad taste in their mouth for the game. And that's the last thing we want with new players that are coming into the game. We want to try and make sure that everyone has a good experience so that the game lives on. Well, certain things need to happen so that could again be the case, because right now it's a bit sloppy. We're going to get to the boss right here again real quick. There we go. We'll end off on another boss defeat. Where is he going? There he is. And that's going to be it for him. Good night. What do you guys think? Hardcore mode? Yes or no? These bots, what the heck are they doing inside of the game? Hope you have a great day, guys.